Also new at noon, a man is accused of 3 robberies in Lexington in 2 days. Police say 31-year-old Justin Clark first robbed a store of more than $600 on July 7th by going behind the counter with a collapsible baton and threatening to hit the clerk if they interfered. They say Clark then tried the same thing in another store, but that clerk pushed him out of the store before he could take any money. The next day, Clark was caught on surveillance trying to take a donation bucket and hitting an employee with a baton at the Sam's Club on New Circle Drive. He's now facing a long list of charges.